Virgo? Happy birthday, guys. Hopefully you're all well. Hopefully you're enjoying your birthday season. Welcome to my channel. I want to thank you all for everything you do for my channel. Likes, shares, comments, subscribes. Just showing a little bit of appreciation to you guys. Appreciate everyone who shows up to support me. I'm going to be doing a look at the month of September for you. Get an overview of anything you may need to look out for, any advice from Spirit, or anything to help you prepare for the month ahead. I'm going to begin by pulling an animal spirit for each one of the 10 days. First 10 days, second 10 days, third 10 days. Get some tarot, then a bunch of oracles, and get to the bottom of anything you may need to be aware of. So let's see. Alright, first 10 days, we have Porcupine Spirit. Time for the beginner mind. There could be something that maybe you need to look at from a perspective of a beginner again. Something that you need to go back to the basics on. Dove Spirit. Be peace. Maybe you've been struggling with trying to do something or just struggling with the idea that you're not enough, or that you're not reaching a certain level that you want to be at. It's more about finding that peace, and the peace begins with, no matter where you're at on the journey, it's about appreciating where you're at and kind of just going back to that beginner's mind, remembering like when you were excited, remember when things were good, remembering the beginning of why you started something possibly, and finding peace in that. And then we have Sandpiper Spirit. Be playful. Yeah, this is a month of Spirit really trying to get you to just have fun again. Maybe you've been too serious, and I know for Virgos that's a very hard thing, because Virgos love to be organized. Virgos love to have everything planned out, and sometimes we get too engrossed in the details to really just enjoy the experience. And I heard some guy speak the other day. He was like, we need to go from being destination focused into journey appreciative. And that's just basically meaning like just enjoying the ride of the journey and not so focused on the end goal, right? But let's get some tarot and see. If you don't like this shuffling, you can always fast forward ahead a little bit, because it is quite a few cards that I'm going to be laying out here. Alright. Seeing a lot of people in your energy. Quite a few. Excuse me. Lots of people. I do see a divine match here as well. Something you have a lot of love for sure. Alright, let's let's get to the bottom of what's going on. So, let's see. For the first 10 days, I'm seeing that you could be very business focused. Things could be very fast moving. There could be a lot of people trying to pull on your energy at one time. I see it's something you're very passionate about. You could receive a bunch of communication which presents you with a bunch of options. And this could be just a lot of people trying to take you out places to celebrate. This could be communication from a lot of different like business opportunities. This could be business just flourishing, right? And you're trying to figure out like what best suits you. With the porcupine spirit, with that beginner mind, I think that you may be very passionate about something, but there may be some kind of confusion of like how you're gonna move forward in some kind of offer that comes to you. You may be thinking too logically is what I'm getting, which is causing some kind of confusion. The opportunity that's presenting itself looks good. It looks like it can get you where it is that you want to go. You just may not be sure exactly like what moves that you need to take in order to get there. And that's okay. And just know that it's okay. Because with so much going on right now, I do see in your energy, it can leave a person confused. It can leave a person feeling like unworthy. Whatever, as long as you keep moving, as long as you keep just enjoying the journey, being appreciative for all the opportunities that present themselves, whether they're exactly made to fit for you or not, just still be appreciative of them. And if you're dealing with a bunch of people, you may be dealing with some people that are just outright kind of rude, not emotional, they might have some sharp tongues. They may not say things with the most, I'd say, class, I guess. And I think you've got so much going on that you may be tempted to react back to this situation, right? Mercury is in retrograde, so at least for the first half of the month, communication can be a little off, just in general, whether it be like sending of emails getting misconstrued, things like that. So, like I said, don't focus too much on the end goal right now. Just have fun in the midst of whatever is going on. No matter how people are coming at you, just remember that you're doing the best that you can. Now, in the second 10 days, I do see Spirit kind of pushing you. And not like in a harsh way. You could receive some kind of download in regards to your financial stability. There could be a collaboration that comes through that could, in the end, bring you to the Ten of Pentacles, or give you at least enough of money to set aside and invest. At first, you may look at this as like, man, it's gonna be so boring. It's not really what I wanted. It's like gonna take up so much time, and Spirit is kind of pushing you into this direction. And if it has to do with an individual, you could be proposed some kind of collaboration with somebody that you love. I don't see a lot of love until like the end of the month. But I do see a lot of opportunity of advancement, and whether that be in commitment or whether that be in business, I do see Spirit kind of gently nudging you to take part in a certain activity or collaboration, because it looks like they're presenting this opportunity to you directly from them, right? at peace is what it says. Just trust in what you feel is right for you, and everything will work out in the end. Even if it doesn't look great at the beginning, it will eventually get to that place of stability. Now, in the third 10 days, I'm seeing like your patience running a little bit thin, um, with the Queen of Swords. And it could be running thin in some kind of partnership you have, somebody that you do have a strong soul bond with, whether that be family, friends, whatever. Could have to do with some kind of home. Something could go on in the home where you're just feeling a little bit like sharp, like you're just like that on that last straw. And what Spirit is saying is like, be playful. Remember why you love this. Remember what in this relationship is worth celebrating. What is in this situation. Like, just remember the love, right? Remember the love that you have for this individual. Remember that this is like a strong soul bond. This is somebody that you are connected to. So be careful of your words is kind of what I'm getting. Remember the love. You may just need to take a little pause from the situation to reflect and be like, oh yeah, it is really secure. It is a lot of fun. It is a great place to live. I'm not sure what exactly goes on, but it's almost like I see like at the beginning of the month, you're kind of getting overwhelmed a little bit. And Spirit's just like, be at peace. It's okay. You've got this. And then towards the end of the month, you're like, oh, and then you've got to go back and remember, like, yes, not destination focused. We're going to be on the journey appreciative, right? Being appreciative of the journey. Remembering all the things and the reasons why we've got here. So I'm going to pull a couple more clarifiers, but I'm seeing like Spirit is just really guiding you to just know that with all the retrogrades and everything going on, that we're all being tested and we're all being pushed to our limits, and just remembering like the love and remembering to treat people the way we want to be treated. Remembering that we just need to live like in a gratitude state. And yeah, come the first 10 days, we got the sun to clarify, right? Something is going to be illuminated to you. Whether you feel confused or whatever, something is going to outshine. Um, you're going to be very happy in the first 10 days. If you can just remember to go back to the beginning of why you started something, finding that happiness again in like the beginning. Because we are all really excited in the beginning, but as time goes on, things build up and build up and build up, and then we can't remember why we started to begin with, because now we're feeling burdened, we're feeling overwhelmed. So it's like cleaning that slate off and just remembering the warmth and the happiness that you had at one time. And that could possibly be like everything that's happening feels a little overwhelming, but as long as you just remember why it makes you happy, then it'll be okay. For the second 10 days, I've got the Three of Pentacles to clarify again. This is really like putting the work in towards something, and it's a collaboration with people. Like I said, the opportunity is coming directly from the divine. And with the Three of Pentacles on top of the Three of Pentacles, it's putting you into a place of equal reciprocity, right? With the 3 plus the 3 equals the 6. It's bringing balance back into a situation that may have felt unbalanced, which is going to in turn make you very happy. It could also be a payout of some kind, from somebody. Could be a present, could be something that's gifted to you, but whatever it is, it's bringing peace, it's bringing balance. And like I said, at first you may look at it like, not sure, but it will in the end work out in your favor. It will get you to the place that you're wanting to be. Let's see, clarify last 10. Yeah, we've got the Four of Swords. there's some kind of healing, some kind of stable security that's being brought in the last 10 days. And it could be maybe some things are said or done in this month that need to be healed up, need to be restored, the balance. Maybe even you need to take a rest. You could possibly end up with a small cold or some kind of sickness. And that could be why you may be at wit's end a little bit, like some kind of pain is forcing you to take a rest or take a break, right? And that also gives you time to reflect on like that stability, the love. Somebody could be taking care of you while you're sick or something like that. I do know that the angels watch over you while you rest, and I do see some kind of clarity in the rest. So make sure to get your rest. It could be healing in the midst of rest. Maybe when you start to feel overwhelmed, maybe it's just you needing more rest. Stay at home more. I'm gonna pull some Lenormand if I can find them. My allergies are horrible, so please excuse me for my throat. Let's see. First 10 days. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, so the first 10 days to clarify all of this, it does show some kind of almost like with the tower and the Lenormand, it's not like a tower in the tarot. It's more of that structure, that balance, that commitment to something, right? And I see that you're possibly wavering, like this, maybe the commitment that you made at one time is just feeling like it's causing more suffering than it is good, or it's just causing more confusion. You can't remember why, and that's just showing like it says, there will be clarity over this. It's going back to the beginning and remembering your whys, even if you're faced with what Spirit kind of is telling me, like, the way that you relieve the suffering is to just be playful again. Remember why you went into this. Don't overwhelm yourself with having to have everything in place, everything, because it's your own expectations and it's the things that you put onto yourself that are causing you to feel overwhelmed. Like I said in the beginning, it's all that extra buildup that just needs to be kind of washed off and just enjoy it again, right? And if you taking time to enjoy it causes any kind of problems, something better will come along, right? Find that peace. I do see in the second 10 days that writer comes in with that opportunity, like I said, with this Three of Pentacles, some kind of business collaboration, some kind of personal collaboration, but it puts you at a crossroads because, like I said, you're going to feel like, is this for me or is it not? Don't talk yourself out of it, right? Just be at peace, kind of talk to your spirit guides, get centered, get grounded, remember who you are, remember your capabilities, and everything will work out. Now, come the third 10 days, I've got the owls and the park, and to me, this could be a big celebration. This could be people telling you happy birthday. This could be some kind of activity in the park. Just a group of people, or even some kind of communication coming in. And like I said, it could just be you at this point, like just looking at things very logically. And it's kind of the opposite of the sandpiper spirit, right? So it's about bringing that playfulness back. Maybe you need to go to a park. Maybe you need to get with some friends. Maybe you need to communicate with some people, try to get some kind of better understanding from other people's perspectives. Either that or just clear out that clutter inside your own mind. It's like finding that joy again, basically, after kind of getting at the rope's end, or at the end of the rope. I'm going to pull some tea leaves also to get some more clarity, but it looks like it's beautiful. Beautiful month. Just a little bit of being overwhelmed for a minute. But the main advice from Spirit is just, remember why you do what you do, and don't be so strict with yourself, because everything will work out for the greatest and highest good always. So just remember that. Alright, so it starts with the rose. We have romance is in the air. And then I've got horseshoe. Good luck. Good luck in romance. Nice. Okay, then we have boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. And like I said, that's that fast forward movement that I've seen. It's like you push and push and push, and that's a good thing, right? But it's also remembering that it's not, it doesn't always have to be so serious. You can keep moving without having to just feel so overwhelmed. And then we've got family wishes come true. So maybe a baby is born, or some kind of blessing that the family receives. I've got rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should try to avoid. I would say you probably might come across a little bit of people like that, like I was telling you at the beginning. Then we have casket. Someone going out of your life, or the end of a situation. If you lose somebody, I do send you condolences. Now, this could just be like having to get rid of certain things in your life that no longer serve you, or you transitioning from one situation into another because of a new opportunity. Then I've got bow. You are highly thought of. And pen. New job or career. Like I said, that new opportunity coming in. Someone thinks of you very highly. And I do see romance as well on the table as well. It's like finding your peace this month. Even though you have a lot on your plate, it's finding the peace anyways. So I hope you got something from this. I hope it helps, my dear Virgos. I love you guys. And again, happy birthday to you all. Thank you for watching. I love you guys to the moon, stars, and Mars. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.